This week we'll be making some sausage spinach orecchiette. Since I arrived home late and had to cook dinner relatively quickly, this is perfect as I managed to finish this in 30 minutes give or take, so let's get started. I had shallots lying around, so I decided to add them to this pasta dish. Here are 3 small shallots. I'm just going to cut them into slices, nothing too fancy since I was in a rush. Normally, I like to see what I have lying around in my pantry, and if ingredients are starting to go bad, I try to find ways to incorporate them into the dish. Trying to reduce waste is always a benefit, and when you get better at cooking, you can find ways to incorporate different ingredients into simple dishes, so try to experiment. It's actually one of my favorite things I love since I got better at cooking. Now we're going to cut our garlic into slices. I used around 8 cloves. As always, adjust based on your own preferences. Our final step is to cut a slit into all of our Italian sausages to take the meat out of the casing. I have around 1 packet or 1.5 pounds of sausage right here. Once all the sausage is out of its casing, I'm going to rip it up into more bite-sized pieces before we begin to brown them. I got a pot of water on my left that I started heating up while I'm heating up a Dutch oven on my right to brown my sausage. I just added some olive oil into the Dutch oven and I'm going to add in my sausage as well. We're going to brown these sausages for extra flavor. As the sausage begin to brown, try to break up any of the bigger sausage pieces into smaller ones. On our left side with our boiling water, I salt it heavily and then I'm going to add in my orecchiette. Give everything a good stir so nothing is sticking and then cook it 1 less minute than the package instructions. Back to our sausages. They should be nice and brown with some fond developing, and then it's time to add in our shallots. Saute these until the shallots start turning translucent, and then we can add in our garlic. Cook the garlic until it starts smelling fragrant, and now we're going to deglaze with some white wine. Remember to scrape the fond off the bottom of the pan, and we're going to cook off all the alcohol from the wine. By this point, your pasta should almost be done, but if not, turn down the heat a bit and add some pasta water if all the liquid has almost evaporated until a pasta is ready. Reserve some pasta water and pour in your finished pasta into the sausage pot and start mixing around to emulsify the fat and starch. If the pasta is starting to look a bit dry, add some reserved pasta water. Once the pasta has been cooking in the sauce mixture for the last minute, turn off the heat. Grate in some Parmesan cheese and then add in your spinach. I had around 1 pound of spinach left over in my bag, so I just used the remaining. The spinach will cook and wilt from the residual heat from the pot just from stirring it around, and eventually it will look something like this. Once again, if looking a little bit dry, feel free to add more pasta water. You're going to have to adjust this based on your sauce consistency. The final step that I feel like you cannot skip is to taste the pasta, as adding in the spinach may have changed how seasoned it is. I need a bit more salt, so I added it accordingly. There you have it, some sausage spinach orecchiette. Scoop some onto a plate, garnish with some extra cheese and black pepper, and you have a wonderful and quick meal if I do say so myself. Hope you all give this a try, as it's definitely a meal that you can whip up quite fast, so let me know what you think. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my video, and if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and follow my Instagram at weekendcooks. Thanks for the support everyone.